All right, so you see a side shot here where I put the rear clip on, and of course I got triangles up. I've tied on here. I've tied on all the way up to the main cage right here. Then I did a cross beam across here, tying on as well. And the idea that I have here, my concept for this car is this whole back is completely collapsible and disposable and replaceable without it in any way compromising the actual structure set up on the car. Of course, you see the way I did the tubes. Got the top rail. This is all aluminum across the top. I got one upright in the middle, and you can't see it. Well, maybe you can see it if you do it here. There's a slight bow in the deck. It actually bows up about a 1/4 inch in the middle, and that's just to put a little bit of strength in that metal there. And I'm questioning, we're gonna see, these openings are about 22 inches across, and I'm not sure just how rigid they may be. If I run into a problem with these being too flimsy, I may have to go back and put some ribs in these or something. But I'm gonna go with it. I am really pressed for time. So it's gonna be a big piece right here, small piece here, and then coming around. Okay, you see I've got my rub rail in right here. Big piece, so that's 1.5 inches right there. That's 1.25 inches disposable. Same thing here, got a triangle tie piece onto it. Of course, tied into my main points here on the cage. That's curved forward in right there. And then you see, of course, that's just a deck support right there. So I got a piece that's going in here. It's not going to be fun to get around this bar right here. I'm probably going to have two pieces. I think I'm going to put a piece here and a piece here, or either a piece on this side and a piece on that side. I haven't quite figured it out. I'll just figure it out as I go. On the front, several ribs here. There's one piece that's going to go around, and then there's a separate piece that goes over here, and that's the reason that you see these extra ribs. That piece over there is going to be a removable piece for me to access my wiring and all of that. I'm going to put some nut certs in and make that a removable piece with some bolts over here. And of course, here's my front bumper. Front bumper's on. And of course, you see that's my radiator protection right there coming down. And of course, here's my mounts across. I'm gonna put, of course, nut inserts on this for the bolt-on front pieces. I already got my nut insert right here where I tied that together, another nut insert going there. These fenders are gonna bolt on each side here and one over here. And that is it. Hold on, and you see my roof mounts. There's a roof mount right there, roof mount right there. And then you see the opposite, see the two sticking up over there on the other sides. And so that's the roof mount. I'm not gonna get this roof on before we take this car to test and tune. I am just out of time. But that's the skeleton on her right there. So with that, I'm gonna get busy, get some skin on this car. it, y'all. Let's see what we got. Got nothing. That's what we got. That ain't no good. That starter died on me, and I need to be leaving within an hour to get to the track. It was my last shot at getting this car to a practice. Called my buddy up that I race with, and he's been sponsoring me for several years, David Cove. It's David's Diesel Parts. He's in Ripley, Tennessee. Great guy, good friend of mine. Called him up, and I told him, I said, well, we're down. I need a starter. You know, can you get me a starter, whatever? And he told me, he said, get down here to Ripley, Tennessee. I've got one sitting on the shelf for you. Now, he's diesel parts and everything, but he also keeps some stuff on the shelf for racers because he races and I race and stuff like these mini torque starters. They're the real high torque starters and stuff. He had one of them sitting on the shelf. I'm going to put a link to his address there in Ripley, Tennessee and his phone number. Now, let's get back to it because I want to show you I got the car way before I went to the track. And boy, I was really happy with that. Perfect. All right, I just set it on the scales. I have not turned on any weight jacks or anything other than just setting the ride heights on it, okay? And remember, I've only bolted the weight on I knew it would take. And this is the big GM, the 73, 77 frame, of course, that we built and everything. Check it out, y'all. My scales, my screen's starting to give up on me a little bit. Look at the total. And I have got, this is amounting up to my weight in the car. And it's got 16 gallons of fuel in it as well right now. And I am at 2811 on this car. Now, the rear percentage is sitting at 50%. So I'm probably going to add another 100 pounds to the back of this car, which will put me at 29. And I've got to weigh 3,000 with an open motor, because that's a 2-barrel motor, not a crate 602. So I'm going to have to bolt weight in this car regardless. I'm going to have no issue getting to 52% on this car. I hadn't even looked at the cross yet or anything, but I'm not worried about that. I look for left rear bite. So basically, right now all I'm focused on is just bolting weight on to get this number up enough so I can head to the track and everything. But there it is. You're looking at it right when I looked at it. 2,800 pounds, y'all. But that's at 50%. So really, realistically, I want to get to 52. I'm looking at 29 to 3,000 pounds all in weight. But that's right on the money for what we were after. So I am super happy. Shocks. I'm not used to that. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just different. I don't know. It's woo, scary fast. All right, so I'm cutting this video off here. I got to head to the track. I'm by myself. I don't know how much footage I'll get, but whatever I can get, I'll put it in the next episode. Thank y'all. See you next time.